Iran is a country with very diverse geography. In one part of the country, you can see high mountains covered with snow, while in another part, there are large, dry deserts. Some regions have green forests and fertile land, while others are hot and dry. Iran is located in Western Asia and is one of the largest countries in the Middle East. Its land includes mountains, plateaus, deserts, rivers, and long coastlines along the Caspian Sea and the Persian Gulf. In this video, we will explore the geography of Iran and understand how its land, climate, and natural features shape the country. Iran covers an area of about 1.6 million square kilometers, making it one of the largest countries in the Middle East. It is surrounded by several countries, including Turkey, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Turkmenistan. To the north lies the Caspian Sea, while the southern coast touches the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman. Because of this strategic location, Iran has historically served as a bridge connecting Central Asia, the Middle East, and South Asia. The physical landscape of Iran is dominated by mountains. In fact, much of the country sits on the Iranian Plateau, a large elevated region surrounded by mountain ranges. Two major mountain systems define Iran's geography. The first is the Zagros Mountains, which stretch for more than 1,500 kilometers across western Iran. These mountains have played an important role in the country's history by acting as a natural barrier against invasions. For centuries, armies attempting to enter Iran from the west had to cross these rugged mountains, making the region easier to defend. In the north of the country lies another important mountain range called the Alborz Mountains. These mountains run along the southern coast of the Caspian Sea and contain Iran's highest peak, Mount Damavand, which rises to about 5,610 meters. This volcano-shaped mountain is not only the highest point in Iran, but also the tallest volcano in Asia. The Alborz Mountains create a dramatic natural wall between the Caspian coast and the central plateau, shaping both climate and settlement patterns. While Iran is famous for its mountains, much of the central part of the country is dominated by deserts. Two of the largest deserts are the Dasht-e Kavir, also known as the Great Salt Desert, and the Dasht-e Lut, one of the hottest places on Earth. The Lut Desert has recorded land surface temperatures above 70 degrees Celsius, making it one of the most extreme environments on the planet. The Dasht-e Kavir Desert is covered with salt flats, sand dunes, and dry basins. It stretches across central Iran and creates a massive barrier that separates different regions of the country. These deserts make large parts of Iran difficult to inhabit, which is why most of the population lives near mountains or fertile areas. Water resources also play an important role in Iran's geography. Although the country has several rivers, many of them are seasonal, depending on rainfall and melting snow from the mountains. One of the most important rivers is the Kavir River, which flows from the Zagros Mountains toward the Persian Gulf. It is the only major river in Iran that is navigable for boats and has historically been important for trade and agriculture. Iran's climate varies dramatically depending on location. In the north, near the Caspian Sea, the climate is humid, and green forests cover the land. This region receives much more rainfall than the rest of the country because the Alborz Mountains trap moisture coming from the sea. As a result, the northern provinces are among the most fertile areas in Iran. In contrast, central and eastern Iran experience an arid climate with very little rainfall. These regions are dominated by deserts, dry plains, and rocky landscapes. The diversity of landscapes also affects where people live. Most of Iran's population is concentrated in the western and northern parts of the country, where water and fertile land are more available. Cities like Tehran, Isfahan, and Tabriz developed in these relatively favorable regions. Meanwhile, the central deserts remain sparsely populated due to harsh conditions and limited water resources. Another fascinating feature of Iran's geography is its coastline. The northern coast along the Caspian Sea is lush and green, while the southern coast along the Persian Gulf is hot and humid. These coastal regions have historically been important for trade, fishing, and access to international sea routes. Iran's geography has influenced its culture, economy, and history for thousands of years. The mountains protected ancient civilizations, the deserts shaped trade routes such as the Silk Road, and the fertile valleys allowed cities and empires to grow. From ancient Persian kingdoms to modern Iran, the country's landscape has always played a crucial role in shaping its identity. Today, Iran's geography continues to affect its economy, agriculture, and environmental challenges. Issues like water scarcity, drought, and desertification are major concerns for the country. Yet despite these challenges, Iran remains a land of extraordinary natural beauty and geographic diversity. From towering volcanoes and rugged mountains to vast deserts and fertile coastal plains, the geography of Iran tells the story of a land shaped by nature's extremes. It is a country where every landscape reveals a different chapter of history and a different face of the natural world. And if you enjoy exploring the geography and history of fascinating places like this, make sure to subscribe to Histography for more stories about the world's most remarkable regions.